Welcome to Grow with the Facebook Business Page with Coldwell Banker Realty Social Media Education. Today, we will be discussing the benefits of Facebook as a social media platform, in addition to all of the amazing benefits of having Facebook Business and Meta Business Suite. So, why is Facebook a great platform to connect and grow? It is still the number one platform globally in terms of the amounts of social media users. So, you will be able to reach a vast amount of people at one time. It is also one of the easiest places to reach your ideal customers and really hone in on your current sphere of influence and new potential clients. So, your family, your friends, former clients that you've worked with, former classmates, they are most likely on Facebook. And in addition to growing your business page, you can also hone in on your personal sphere of influence. It is also a place that offers very detailed analytics. It can help you build these real relationships through your content. And if you want consistent brand growth, Facebook is one of the best social media platforms to start on. So, what are the main differences between your Facebook personal profile and your Facebook business profile? So, your personal Facebook page is going to be required in order for you to have a business page. So, your business page is built within your social media personal profile on Facebook. So, your personal page can be private or public. It is built for connecting again with your sphere of influence. So, your family, your friends through status updates, photos, videos, anything that you would like to post. I do ask you to make sure you keep in mind that any of your personal profiles, even if they are private, can still be seen or found by the general public. So that means that any information that you are posting on social media, you want to make sure that you are very careful about the language you use and the topics that you discuss, even on a personal profile. But your personal page is still, again, a great place to connect with people that you may have worked with before, or really to show people who would refer you why you are the go-to agent. Your business profile is separate from your personal profile, but again, it is built within that account. So this profile is going to hone in and zone in on your business as a real estate agent and the services that you provide. To this page, you can invite your friends, your family, past clients, and potential clients. You can invite them to like the page and follow the page. This page is going to be public and searchable, so this does help to improve what we call your search engine optimization. That means if I was to go to a search engine like Google and typed in your name, it is likely that if you have a Facebook business profile as an agent, that profile would pull up. This profile does give you an unlimited audience size, and it does allow you to really be able to use all the amazing benefits of Facebook business, including paid advertising. You can only run paid ads through a Facebook business page. So, what should you be posting on Facebook? We're going to talk about three main categories that we think are super important to post. Number one is going to be story posts. You may also see this on other platforms. Facebook stories are 24-hour posts that live at the top of your profile, and you can post photos, videos, and interactive elements like questions, polls, links, and more. This is a great way to be able to really nurture your current audience, spark conversations, and get more leads. This is visible to your friends and your followers based on your privacy settings. So you can choose who can or cannot see your stories. This is ideal for quick updates, anything behind the scenes, low effort content that keeps you authentic, but also shows people that you are in business if they were to reach out. I highly suggest to post a story at least once per day, especially if you don't have content to post on your main page. Photos. So photos are going to be any images that you share on the page. This could be anything from a photo of a listing to photos of you out and about in a neighborhood. So this is great for storytelling and engagement. You will find that you'll typically get a lot more engagement on Facebook when you have some sort of visual with your post. So having a photo, having a video, anything attached to it typically gets more engagement. And that leads us right to video content. So video content can be with friends or the public. This can be a listing tour. This could be an open house promo, several different ways that you can incorporate video into both your personal and your professional strategy. Facebook does support live streaming, so if you want to go live, you can do so, or you can pre-record videos and upload them directly, or you can film directly on Facebook. So video content is definitely one of the most important pieces of content in social media marketing today, and that is no different on Facebook. You do have the opportunity to post what is called a Facebook Reel, which is consistent with the other platform that Facebook owns, which is Instagram. So stories, photos, and videos keep you current. So just to give you a few examples of content ideas that you can use for Facebook, we really want to make sure when you are posting content that it is of value. So you are giving your audience something of value. We break this down into a few different categories. So connect, promote, and community. This can work for either your personal or your professional page, but for the purpose of today, we're going to talk about your professional profile. So connection is really showing your audience a little bit of who you are, your personality, and things that they can identify with. So this could be photos of you and family. This can be photos of you with a former client. This could be you at your favorite coffee shop in a local neighborhood that you think your audience should try. So really just think about hobbies that you may have or anything that you are okay with sharing to the public that could allow them to connect with you. Next is going to be promotion. This is where you're really going to drive home the fact that you are an agent. So you're listing tours and promotional items, open house events, testimonials, market updates. You still want to make sure that you are posting that information and you are bringing it back home to say that you are an agent and you are available to help. And lastly, community is going to be key, especially with search engine optimization being such a huge topic in social media. You want to make sure that at any time you can, you are writing where you are tagging locations, you are really highlighting the city and the state that you work in, and that is going to help people be able to find you more easily and to be able to know if you are in their region for them to work with. So making sure that you are showing local events, business spotlights, any community involvement that you may have are all great ideas for community-based content. Next, we're going to move over to Meta Business Suite. So Meta Business Suite is where you're going to be able to manage all of your posts. You can think of this as kind of like your central location for everything Meta Business or Facebook Business. You can also see on this screen that Instagram is connected to Facebook. So because both of them are owned by Meta, there are a lot of ways that you can cross-post or simultaneously manage both of these platforms. So for this screen, this is the home screen in Meta Business Suite. We're going to talk about a few things today, but we're really going to zone in on the inbox and the planner and content management system. So to manage your communication, if you go to the inbox tab, you will be able to see your current messages on Facebook and Instagram, in addition to any comments that you receive. This is super important because you may have leads sitting in your messages, you may have people who have questions, and just so that people know that if they actually reach out to you, that you will respond. Same with your comments. You want to make sure that you are engaging with your followers and that you are following up on those conversations. So your inbox is something that you should be checking at least once a day to make sure that all of that information is cleared out. This can really help you be able to strengthen relationships with your current customers and clients and your future clients. Now let's move on to scheduling. So this is really a great feature, especially for the fact that it saves you time. If you are able to schedule posts out in the future, it takes away a little bit of that anxiety of what am I going to post. So really taking the time to plan out your content. I highly suggest choosing one day a week that you'll sit down and plan content out, and then having that content planned out for a few days. For posting cadence on Facebook, typically 3 to 4 times per week is great, but if you can commit to twice a week or 3 times a week, that is fine as well. The biggest piece is quality and value of the posts, and then consistency. So here we're going to go in the planner section. As you see on the left, there's a small grid that you can click, and this will show you kind of like your week in review. It'll show you any current posts that have already gone out and then any future scheduled posts that you have going out. You'll also see in the right that Facebook does give you some great suggestions on what to post. So if there's a holiday coming up, you have the opportunity to have that reminder to be able to post about that as well. So if you go up to the create section, it'll take you to this screen. And this is where you can pretty much do everything in one. Again, you can do it for both Facebook and Instagram. So you can add and upload your photo, upload your video, add your captions in, and then you'll have the option if you would like to post it immediately or if you would like to schedule it for the future. So same thing for reels, as you can see on the far right. You can schedule a reel for the future. Facebook does also allow you to schedule stories. So really some amazing features. And this is something that I love to use again for both Facebook and Instagram. It saves me a ton of time every single week. All right, another excellent feature of Facebook, and this is something that can definitely be used when it comes to an open house, or if you had, let's say, a first-time home buyers event, or any type of event that you may be throwing for your clients, or anything that's real estate or community based. So you can create an event. This allows you to be able to kind of gauge who will be coming out and who's interested. I actually think this is really amazing, especially for open houses and listing appointments, because it's almost working as a lead generator for you. If you have someone sign up, you can bet that they are interested in that property. So it's something to think about. So when you create these events, you can do so directly from Facebook, and you can send this out and invite people. This can be for an online event or an in-person event. And I really think it's just a fabulous feature that is underutilized by agents. So some of the best practices on Facebook, just to remember, making sure that you are always keeping your page updated with your current branding info and your current business info. So your phone number, making sure Coldwell Banker is listed as your brokerage, your email address, your website, making sure that your photos are updated. So always optimize and update your profile. As mentioned, consistency is going to be key. And you also want to post a mix of content. So photos, videos, stories, reels, going live. The more that you post a mix of it, the better that the platform receives the content and the more will push your content out to others who do not follow you. Engaging with others. So, as mentioned, engagement is going to be key. Commenting on others' posts, responding to comments, responding to messages, amplifying the posts of your fellow agents or other people in the industry, sharing posts to your story, reposting posts, any way that you can engage with other accounts. This is not only just, a great practice in being kind, but this also signals to the algorithm that you are a user who is involved in the platform, and they will again reward you for that with your content. Encouraging reviews. So on your Facebook business page, you do have the opportunity similar to Google Business where you can ask someone to leave you a review. So I would highly suggest to have this in your email signature, make this a part of your offboarding when you are working with a client that they can leave you a review on your Google Business and your Facebook business page. This adds to your credibility and helps to strengthen your reputation. And lastly, Facebook groups. This is something I absolutely love. Facebook groups, especially when they are community based, is really just an amazing place to be able to offer value. So some groups do allow you to promote yourself and your services, other groups do not. But even if you can't promote directly, you can still join these groups and be able to give some insight into the real estate industry for people who may have questions, people who are looking to move to different neighborhoods. This is something that you can absolutely use, and you can even create your own group. So if you want to create your own group that is centered around your community or centered around real estate, you have the opportunity to do that as well. So if you enjoyed this course, if you're ready to kind of start with getting some content, we do have the opportunity for you to sign up for our weekly email list. You can go to socialmediasignup.com and you can sign up to get an email every single week that comes with content and a caption that can be used for Facebook or for any other social media platform. So we hope that you found this information helpful, and we look forward to seeing you in more Coldwell Banker Realty social media courses.